All right, you little fifth graders, it is time for our rounding practice. Question number 1. Round to the nearest tenth. Step number 1. In this number 1,485 and 900ths, I must find the tenths place. There's the tenths place. That's the number that will be rounded. Now I got to find the number that I will use that'll tell me what to do. That number is to the right, the 9. The 9 tells me either to round up or round down. If the number is 4 or less, I round down. If it is 5 or greater, I round up. 9 is 5 or greater. So this 0 becomes a 1. My answer is 1,485 and 1/10. This 9 disappears because I'm rounding to the nearest 10th place. I'm only going to have a 10th place left. Easy. You can do it. Your turn. Round 96 and 777 thousandths to the nearest 10th. Pause the video. All right, let's check your work. I got to find the 10th place. Here it is. I got to find the number to the right. Here it is. That number is in the 5 or greater group. That means I round up. This 7 becomes an 8. All the other numbers disappears. 96 and 8/10. Very good. Let's step it up a notch. Round to the nearest 100th. Now I'm going to do this one. You'll do the next one. I got to find the number in the hundredths place. There it is. I got to look to the right. There it is. That 9 is a bug right there. Gross. That 9 tells me to round up to a 5. My answer is 88 and 1,500ths. 9 is in the 5 or greater group, so I round the 4 up, and then the 9 disappears. I'm rounding to the hundredths place, so I stop at the hundredths place. All right, your turn. Round 48 and 369 thousandths to the nearest 100th. Pause the video. All right. I got to find the hundredths place. Here's the hundredths place. I got to look to the right. That number right there is going to tell me what to do. 9 is in the 5 or greater group. It tells me to round up. So the 6 becomes a 7. My answer is 48 and 3,700ths. Easy. Let's step it up a notch. Round to the nearest 1,000. All right. I'm going to do this one. You'll do the next one. 72 and 4,286 10,000ths. I got to find the thousandths place. There it is. I got to look to the right. There it is. That number either tells me to round up or round down. If it's 4 and below, I round down. That means the number will stay the same. If it is 5 or greater, I round up. 6 is 5 or greater. That tells me to round the 8 up to a 9. So my answer is 72 and 429 thousands. Your turn. Round 20 and 6,822 ten thousandths to the nearest thousand. Pause the video. All right. I got to find the thousandths place. There it is. I got to find the number to the right. There it is. The 2 tells me to round down. Now listen very carefully. Rounding down means the number stays the same. So, my answer is 20 and 682,000. When you round down, the number stays the same. Let's step it up a notch. Round to the nearest whole number. Remember, rounding to the nearest whole number means the ones place. That's what that means. So, I'm going to do this one. You will do the next one. 7 and 4/10. I got to find the ones place. There it is. I got to look to the number to the right. There it is. 4 or below, I round down. 5 or higher, I round up. 4 and below. That means I round the 7 down. That means the 7 stays the same. The answer is 7. Since I'm rounding to the whole number place, or the ones place, 7 is my answer. The tenths place disappears. Your turn. Round to the nearest whole number. 8 and 6/10. Pause the video. All right. I got to find the ones place. Here it is. I got to find the tenths place, or the number to the right. There it is. The 6 tells me to round up. So that 8 becomes a 9. My answer is 9. There you have it. Rounding review. No problem whatsoever. This is easy stuff because you have rounded before. If you haven't rounded before, that means you've been skipping school ever since you hit, I don't know, first grade, second grade. I don't know when they started rounding. But anyway, this is not difficult to do. Just put your mind into it. So now, you got another video to watch from Mr. J. Take out a sheet of paper and follow his instructions and do the practice, and then complete the rounding assignment that I have for you today. And you will end up being smart. Hulk smash!